With all the money flowing into and out of your budget, wouldn't it be nice to be able to quickly see and predict and change the things that impact your business's bottom line? Wouldn't it be great to more easily track, manage, and actually get the most out of that financial foundation? Or to understand how spending impacts your organization and simply be able to control that spending? Yeah, we think so too, which is why we're proud to introduce an updated, easier than ever way to oversee your spending: analytics. It's the next generation of our reporting solution, fully integrated with the Concur travel, expense, and invoice platform. What makes it so great is that it not only gives you the data to make sense of your spend, it offers insight into those numbers to help drive better, budget-saving business decisions. Let's take a look from the viewpoint of the folks in finance. It's almost the end of the quarter, and today our finance administrator wants to see spending for the current quarter so he can do some planning for the next quarter. He logs into analytics directly from the Concur Travel and Expense homepage and takes a look at the expense overview dashboard. In one glance, he sees tiles for everything from spend, accruals, and total policy exceptions to spend categories and top entry exceptions for the entire business. The first thing the finance administrator notices is that spend for mileage reimbursement is in the top 5 spend by category. Since all of the sales reps and support technicians use their personal cars for business travel, it's not uncommon, but this seems to be higher than normal. To dig deeper into what's driving this spike, he looks at the spend analysis dashboard. The first thing he does is set a filter so he can focus on the mileage reimbursement spend category. Next, he groups the data by employee so he can see who is requesting mileage reimbursement. The data changes dynamically to match his criteria and gives him a clear look at just the information he needs. He takes note that one employee's spend is significantly more than other employees and that it's been creeping up over the past 6 months. He also decides to save a copy of this dashboard so he can come back and review mileage reimbursement spending at any time. Now that our finance administrator better understands what is going on with spend, he meets with all the managers and asks them to keep a closer eye on mileage reimbursement. He also decides to talk separately to the manager of the employee who had higher mileage reimbursement. After the meeting with the finance administrator, that manager decides to use the alerts function in analytics to help her more effectively monitor her team's spending. She opts in to receive the spend summary notification so she can compare her current quarter spend with the previous quarter and also monitor her top spend categories. She also sets a threshold amount for credit card transactions and gets alerts when those thresholds are met. With these alerts, she can see how her spend is trending for the year, stay aware of who is spending, and get ahead of any transaction that is out of policy or potentially fraudulent. The last thing our manager does is modify the expense overview dashboard so it has only the tiles that will help her better manage employee spend. Analytics also helps identify opportunities. For example, does she have the funds to visit a hot prospect who just popped up in the sales cycle? Let's find out. By looking at her dashboard and the numbers for current spend and accruals, she estimates what her current quarter spend will be if there isn't any additional spend, and she compares that to the past few quarters. Knowing her budget, she quickly determines that she does indeed have the money to take the visit to that hot prospect. Analytics doesn't just give you the numbers, it shows you in the simplest possible terms what they mean and what to do with them. Because it isn't just about reporting the information, it's about analyzing the data and taking action. It gives small and mid-sized businesses more than merely stats on a page. It's a visual way to track spending as it's happening and control it before it gets out of hand. And that's how you get every dime out of all those dollars.